got Al his trinket last night. Surprised I can hear.
Yeah, I heard he deafened a few people.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I took me a second to figure out why he just randomly screamed. And I'm like, oh, he opened up the loot chest. That must mean he got his trinket finally.
Cal got me in trouble.
Huh?
I made Riot shit list because of that 20.
Why?
Because I put you over 3K.
Oh! I take it Riot was stalking Raider.io to see who I did that key with.
He tried to kill me once already.
I was wondering why he said that you were on the list.
Yeah, I need to push some keys this week. They've been just destroying them. I did a 16 or 17 plague fall today, and we had one of our DPS just left disconnected at right after the second boss, and we still timed it by 2 minutes.
Nice.
That miss last night was disgusting. Cass and his buddy are just insane. Like that, what the hell was it? The hunter did 17.9?
Yeah, the Marks Hunter and then Cass was Windwalker and they both did about 17k.
Oh, actually, it's still on my thing. Shiro got carried.
We have a Dave tonight.
Hey, I was proud of my 5.1k.
I do not think we're going to have a comment, though. I guess we can go ahead and kill this trash. Get up to the boss. We can start it sooner than later.
Fucker. Wasn't even him. That's the worst part.
There you go, Riot.
Good job.
Love it. I didn't even need to know what happened. I just heard fucker and I'm like, oh, that's what happened.
Is there any way I can make my Theatar tree not give Mora the absorb when she heals me?
Let's murder this fucker.
Who, the boss or the one Bear cussed at?
Hey, you can try. You want to have your back close to a wall when those dudes go off, though. Whee!
Chris, I love your positioning. Oh, but that was like the perfect spot. That was
I had
great.
my back against the wall and it still punted me.
Oh, it'll punch you.
No.
Usually up into the air. Hey, you know what? At least it didn't punch you till you get DC'd. I've seen that before.
Right?
Yeah, I will say, I at least saw who did it to you that time.
Oh, I saw him sneaking up on me. That one too.
Alright,
I'm being
we're starting
targeted
on
by
the
every
left
healer
side
but
here.
Ariasa.
Do you want me to change that? I can change that.
I was gonna
As
say,
well.
everyone target Alboski just to make him paranoid now.
Alright. Get a cauldron when you get a chance, Cal.
We're gonna have a comet tonight or no?
As of right now, no. He wrote and said he's probably not going to make it. So but we have casts for this fight, so we're net 0 for hunters. So good to go. Just have to let her know what you need her to do.
Yep.
I'd recommend shooting things.
I don't think I need to tell her to shoot things. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure she knows.
We're starting with the defense matrix Atoma.
Yeah, we're gonna kill that. We're gonna trap the first big rock dude, and as soon as the smaller ads are down, we'll kill him, and then we're just gonna keep the on the second round. We're gonna trap the two rock dudes and just keep them trapped the whole time.
Any chance I can get a summon, please?
I mean, you can.
There's a slight chance.
We might.
Thank you. And Narana's just joined us as well.
Saw that. A nice even 20 on my bar, and now I have to like move it around because there's 21.
Yep. I say you go pick a random number and just kick somebody out of the raid, Sean. So you have a nice even 20.
Go on, do the number. Who's it going to be?
I was gonna say, I'll drop and go do M+. How's that?
No, we have to do the number.
Apparently me.
No, we have to write. It has to be the number
No,
I mean,
no.
I'm just
not
flying all
Nez.
over the room, so I
to
can
see who the
I can
unlucky
go.
number is.
It looks like Therese.
No, we have to know who the unlucky number was.
It was me.
It was
He
13.
kicked me.
Was it?
I rolled 13, so.
But it has to be Sean. It can't be anybody else rolling.
Sure, we'll go with that. Why does this shit allow me to click this sometimes and not others? It's annoying.
Click what?
I've got ERT, and when I do a ready check, it brings up like all the things that I can have as a buff, and it'll allow me to click them sometimes and not others. I think there's... Huh? This time it was the oil, weapon oil, but meh. All right.
Cal, can you put a square right here where I'm jumping? Or somebody with assist? Thank you. Cash, you're going to, on the second round of Rock Dude, you're going to trap the one that comes from this area where square is at. I'll get the other side. And then Bayak will be my backup, and Hurton will be Cass's backup.
Al, you ready?
Am I good to keep my feet on the ground in one place now? Or?
No, absolutely not.
All right, tank's on you.
And save CDs for the Defense Matrix Otoma, because we want it to die before it comes out.
Yeah, you shouldn't be using CDs on Bloom until we hero, basically. And then melee, you want to stay. You watch out for the what's it called? The Cosmic Shift, the Tank Buster. Knockback.
Range can start making the way to the cubby.
Yep, synthesize in 5. Don't be in the circle. Pull up the dude. Good job. You're gonna trap the
Working
dude
on
with
it.
the line. Don't move if you've got the line on you. That way they can trap it.
I missed
went
it.
right through him.
Somebody trap that.
Stunning.
Watch your AoE on the acquisitions Automa for here until we get these down. No. Alright, we're good. We can blow them up. And we're going to use the knock to position where we want.
Behind me.
Finish that
Watch
elemental
out
off.
for moats. Need to get that Automa down.
It's dead.
Alright, we're going over knockback. Next set of moats in 10. moats.
I'm taking them. The bomb is
A
close.
bunch of them got popped, so just watch out. Was there in a good position to get popped? Knockback. Cascades coming up. Watch out.
Range start making your way to the cubby.
10 seconds till
And combo.
synthesize. Okay, go.
Okay, Caster's trapping the one over square. I'll trap this one over here. It's trapped.
We can get some roots on it.
My back is to where we're going.
Oh, we're going to blue. Watch out for the bombs as you move to blue.
Watch the bombs in the
Got him.
middle of the room.
Yep.
Hunters drop traps on those dudes.
Knockback.
Got him.
Let's get Bayak up.
My dude, I missed my trap. It needs root on it or something.
Knockback. Okay, good job on trap. 10 seconds. Range can
Combo.
start making their way in. Watch out for the combo.
I got a
Alright,
trap on the other.
synthesize. Alright, once we get the ads down, we'll hero and watch out for the one guy that's coming.
Stunning.
Any mass stuns, use them on these little ads. They do hurt.
Alright, let's go ahead and hero and destroy the rest of the ads. Get as much DPS as you can on boss.
Is music to my ears.
Run away real quick and I can trap it.
It has dots on it.
Going to orange.
Got him. Moving.
Knockback, watch out for bombs.
Yeah, but he's gonna
Jess,
kill
come
me.
back. Come back this way. It's
Got him.
trapped.
You're good, Jess. Oh, you're in a...
She was in a pod.
Yeah, I'm back to
Got him.
healer.
Knockback.
Knockback.
Start making your way to the cubby. If you're ranged. Watch the
On the-
two bombs in the middle there.
10 seconds.
Got him.
Ooh, that was close.
His
I
kill
got
is.
both attributed.
I appreciate it. We'll get the.
Hey,
Kill this
get
big
into
guy.
the middle. Get this big guy down and we got it.
Good job. We'll take care of the ads and we're good.
Yep, watch out for those things you're popping in the middle. Got the stuns on the
got
big
one.
ones. Alright, I got a stun out on these. I'm gonna knock them in.
Stunning.
Your heartbeat is music to my ears.
Kill these low ads. That's the main part right now.
I will drink no blood before
Get the little ads down. Cascade's coming up, watch out.
I think we can heal through the rock dudes running around, right? 'Cause they don't do a lot of damage. Plus the boss has got
Yeah,
6% health.
I'd rather not. Just keep them trapped if you can.
I got master roots on him.
Okay, that's good. Drop the bombs.
We pop another
One more.
barrel for me.
Got him.
Burn the bomb.
The mechanics here.
Well done.
It was really hard to navigate the bombs when I had to kite that guy. Like I got
Yeah.
trapped.
Jess, you like ran like to the other side of the room. I'm like, where the heck you going?
I was like, I want to go around in a circle and get back to you, but there was bombs everywhere.
Are we gotta go to the other side now, right? The ephemeral planes.
Correct. Loot that you don't want, trade to Cray, and we will put it up for roll.
Starting with Zymox.
Yes.
Are we getting axes and wands? Or oh, there we go. Never mind.
I was just getting through my thing there. We will leave the special ad thing for open raid. Just in case anyone's thinking about that, we'll just do those on Saturdays open raid.
Who's the master now?
Everybody's so quiet.
Focusing.
Yeah, we've got an ad fight that's kind of painful right now. Once ads go down, that's okay, but we were really quiet last night.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, was it?
We replaced last night quietness with killing Ski tonight, so
I think that's a fair trade.
Poor Al is never gonna help me with a dungeon ever again.
No, that shit was fun. I want to do more of that.
do more what?
She got me to tank at 20 last night.
Yeah.
It was fun. Enjoyed it. It was missed.
This is actually a good week to push keys because
Yeah, dude.
other than the bursting,
that's really not that bad because they nerfed bursting
Yeah,
to make
I'm like
it
a couple.
significantly easier than it was last expansion. Remember doing underrot bursting?
Oh god.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
My life.
Everybody dying? Yes.
Yeah,
Flashbacks.
that usually is what happened during bursting week in there.
I will never forget Kragmaw.
I will never forget Kragma either.
Oh god, worst fight ever.
Is
I
that the one where
cannot
you run
forget
around in the
Kragmaw.
big field area?
Yep,
If you can't forget it, it wasn't traumatic enough.
exactly.
All right, so for those of you who have not been here or done this on Heroic with us, I'm throwing down markers. Basically, how this works is the markers are where the DPS go to drop off the portal. All right, square is not used, so we drop the portal off at triangle. Tanks will drop it off under the orb in the center. The square is kind of our stack point to bait the orbs or the traps, because the traps will not go away. You can disarm them, trigger them, but they're only gone for like 20 seconds. So in the last phase, we want people that are up, hunters or whatever, to alternate just like under when he's like 20%, just popping them that way. It gives us more room to run. But that's basically how this is going to work. We have gear up for roll as well.
Crit haste finger of the last boss.
So everyone starts on square. We're gonna bait the traps there. Then during the first intermission phase, make sure you take down the acolytes first, and then the other ads, but interrupt and get the smaller ads in to AoE them down. We want to try to be stacked up, so when intermission comes, just come to the center. That way the tanks can pick up the ads, stun them as you can. That way the big ones won't do their little frontal cleave that'll murder anyone in its path that's not a tank. But we'll just rotate around, just like in normal. You'll have the Genesis rings that'll pop up and down that you gotta dodge. So, and I will call those out.
Off the trap, so you just turtle and run through them.
Yeah, we don't really. There's not a need to do it unless there's one in a bad position, and then we'll call that out. But I think usually Mez is pretty good about saying that, or cower the tank. So something's in a bad spot, we'll call it out.
Fresh, warm blood.
Only time it's really going to be a bad spot is if one ends up right in the center where near the teleporter. But other than that, we should be good.
Yeah, you don't. When I'm calling, 5 seconds till traps, you want to make sure you are not around the teleporter. So, all right. Okay, tanks on you.
Apologies, Sheriff. It will only take a moment to deal with these intruders.
Wormhole in 5. Going to triangle.
Through space and time.
Spread.
Traps in 5. Make sure you spread out a little bit, but traps going out now.
Your agony amuses me.
All right, you can start walking your way towards triangle. Don't hit it yet. Yep, we got someone in a trap.
Get that trap down quick.
No, it's like me. Go ahead and go through the portal.
You cannot even control where you stand.
And pull is incoming.
Never test my expertise.
Make your way back over to square. Towards square, anyways.
The stasis field should keep you busy.
Next set of traps.
This force will overtake you.
Alright, start making your way back towards triangle.
Yeah.
What wonders?
We go.
I want more.
Okay. Stack up.
Hunters and with range interrupt, just interrupt something out far. Kill the
God
big
damn
heads.
it.
I got mine pointed towards.
Skis on a trap.
Take down
Focus
those
the big
acolytes.
heads.
If acolytes have to go down quick, they get their ascension off, we die.
They're going to get them off. Nope.
They're dead.
We got it.
He just decided to get locked down.
Ski you back in that trap again?
Fuck whoever dropped this trap here. I went to kick and my gap closer put me in it.
Alright, next one's going to Diamond. Move Diamond a little closer, so. Everyone else needs to be near Triangle. Stasis traps in 5, be over towards Triangle or Square.
The
Further
closer
to the
square,
right,
the better.
better. Yep.
Your agony amuses me. Your destruction is
Rings.
We should be making
These
our
are
way
going to
the
come
center.
to the outside, so you're going to work your way in towards the middle. Clear, go, and then you're going to get relocated
You lack power.
and spread back out.
You
Be over towards Triangle.
bear a spark of my stasis field should keep you
Traps.
busy. This force will overtake you.
Let's get DJ up. Work your way towards the center here. Clear. Traps in 5. Make sure you're in a good spot.
Huddle close, so you can die together. Your agony amuses me. Your destruction is unavoidable.
Oh, we're at the ring. We're pushing it.
Defender is unbridled.
Ever need to stack up here?
I'm gonna point.
Focus big heads.
Someone, we're on us in a trap. Oh,
He got like
looks like we got him.
Then kill. You can AoE the little heads.
Yep. Job. All right, next one's going to X. Actually, I'm going to move the X a little further to the right. We're just going to skip over that and go X and Diamond again. All right. Stay between. Stay on the right side for the stasis traps. Right side of Diamond if possible. Traps going out.
Stasis field should keep you busy.
Just have a lot on that side of the room. I don't.
Yeah, I was
really
gonna
wanna
say we
mess with.
probably should have moved X, and you did. So
Yep. Rings. So these are going to go out, and there's going to be 2 of them. So make your way towards X. Clear. Go. And then keep going towards X again once you're done.
You cannot even control where you
Pole is coming up. All right.
huddle close,
That's a wipe. So
Your
just
agony
run off.
amuses me.
Get a battle res on Prey if
On
we can.
Prey.
We good? Get
Yep.
battle res on him, then jump off. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just watch where you're at. We could do a little better. The traps are a little spread out. We want them all grouped. If you can't make it to the marker that we're looking at, if you go like all the way out along the outer ring, that's fine too. You just don't want them like in the center like where they're at now.
This force will have time to unlock your
That's interesting. I guess when I leapt over, I guess it was too close and the wormhole got me. And I guess when I died, the pull in went off immediately.
I was about to ask, did Timberland on the wormhole or something? Is that what happened?
I think when I was trying to leap over it because I couldn't go to the right because there was a stasis trap right there, but the pull-in was on me, so I thought, well, let me just try to leap, but I guess it was too close to the center, and it wormholed me, and looks like the moment I died, the pull-in went off too because everybody came flying towards me.
Get your food.
At least you made it funny.
Right?
Did. I was like, what happened to everybody? Then I realized where we landed.
Yep. If you're gonna mess it up in new inventive ways.
Yeah, those stasis traps were kind of too far out on that, and then it kind of messed up the whole running between portals and stuff.
Yep, I just kind of decided to switch sides there, so I'll just throw down a diamond. But default is going to be as far towards the entrance as you can get. So even if we're stacking on diamond, you want to be closer to square. You just want to keep them as far over as you can. Tanks on you?
So the good rule of thumb is closest to the previous marker that we were at would work pretty good.
I am past my breaking point. Say hello to my big friend.
Wormhole goes to triangle. Spread out, and then traps in 4. Traps going out.
Your agony amuses me. Your destruction is unavoidable.
Start working your way out towards triangle. Clear, go. And then work your way towards square.
Moving a little bit.
You mortals cannot even bear us. The stasis field should keep you busy.
Traps. Pretty good where they're at. Just watch out you don't get hit.
We should push.
Yep. Transition. Kind of a crappy spot, but just watch out for traps. Hurting.
Trying to get skull reposition.
You had someone else in a trap
The
here.
skull.
I think it's still hurting.
You lack power.
Alright, this time we're going to star.
What effect folding space has on your flesh?
Spread out, and then traps in 5.
Huddle close, so you can die together. Your agony amuses
Traps are out.
Hey, watch yourself now.
Destruction is unavoidable.
Rings going up. Work your way towards the center. Clear, go. And then we're gonna get pulled to
A little bit closer to the triangle.
You mortals cannot even bear a spark of my tea. Stasis field should keep you busy.
traps going out.
This force will overtake you.
We'll have to do this ring. We're not going to push in time.
Just work your way towards the center.
They must be purified.
Okay, clear, go. Okay,
Should I
traps
hit a
after
trap?
this. Okay. See if we can get him out of that trap real quick.
That's the goal point.
All right. That's a wipe.
Never test my expertise.
Not bad, just gotta get a little better with the execution on the traps and stuff there. Seems like we just had one oops every time. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, so if you
Cool.
release...
What? We have a few more than normal. We're at 23, and I think the most we've had is maybe 21.
And one healer was down, so I think that was why.
Yeah, and during that last phase, we had one healer down.
It was my turn to lick the floor.
Yep.
You're not supposed to do that, Cray.
I'm gonna see what it tastes like.
I mean, it looks like it's salty.
It's a bit sandy.
Yeah, I could see that. Thanks on you.
Infidels. They must be purified. Apologies, Cherished One. It would only take a moment to deal with these intruders. Is dead. It is amusing how you stumble through space and time.
Alright. Good job. Spread out and then trap some 5.
Huddle close so you can die.
Traps.
Your agony amuses me. Your destruction is unavoidable.
You can start moving towards triangle. Just watch the swirlies, they hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Clear. Go. Then we're gonna get yanked, so
Control where you stand. You mortals cannot even bear a space.
traps coming out.
Is unbridled.
We pushed him.
Yep. The traps may get you in a bad spot.
I got skull point.
We need to get X now.
Stiff.
Good job. Next one's going to star, and we need to stay pretty close to where we're at here. Go star. That's gonna be rough.
So you can die together. Your agony
Traps going out.
amuses me. This force will overtake you.
Good luck, everybody.
It's coming from the outside. We should be good. Just everyone needs to stack near the center, and
Watch, I think there's a trap nearby too.
as soon as it goes through the go. Yep. Just wipe it.
I was trying to get quick enough before the yank pulled everybody back in.
Stasis field should keep you busy.
Just wipe it.
Your destruction
No, we've got
is
one. We can get the tank up.
expertise.
We should be okay. Yeah, it's fine. I know. I looked at people still going. It's like, we might be able to do it. Make your way towards the center then. Go. Oh, yep. Yeah, that just isn't a good spot.
Nope.
Now it's a wipe. You got to make sure to get the Get it out. All the markers are on the outside, so
Just jump off.
just jump off. Yep. I've got a soul stone. It should activate if we can get everyone out.
You can aspect the turtle if you're a hunter.
Wonder if I can leap it.
I doubt it.
Alright. Res incoming.
Oh, that's rude. It didn't pull me this time.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Usually if you release right away, it'll, before it pulls everybody's bodies over, it'll pull you back, but it didn't this time. Yeah, I think you have to time that soul shape just right to make it.
They must be purified.
Maybe like lag and stuff might impact how it works for different people.
I think I might have like soul shaped through it and then got pulled by the cliff back through it. Like all at the same time because it shows that it was actually the thing that pulls us to the tank that killed me. Not the ring, which is weird.
Tank's on you.
I have many
It was good for the most part. I think we had one one trap that was kind of in a shit spot. Other than that, it was pretty good.
Apologies, Cherished One. It would only take a moment to deal with these intruders. It is amusing how you stumble through
Wormhole,
space
triangle.
and time.
Nova. Stasis traps in 4.
Huddle close, so you can die. Your agony amuses me. Your destruction
Now you can start making your way towards triangle. Clear, go. And then pull, we're gonna get yanked.
I'll do it close to where we started.
You mortals cannot even bear a spark. The stasis field should keep you busy.
Traps going out.
This force will overtake you.
Pushing.
Wonders, I want more.
Stack in the middle.
Skull's pointed towards the door.
Good skull.
Need to get Cray up. Okay, this one's going to triangle, or sorry, not triangle, star. It needs to be on the near triangle.
Space has on your flesh.
Spread out. And traps in 5. Getting a good spot for that. Traps.
Your agony amuses me.
Doing a really good spot right now.
Your destruction is unavoidable.
Yep. Rings going up. Make your way towards the center.
Gravity bends to my
Clear.
will.
Go. And then we're going to get
You lack
glyphed.
power.
Traps coming up.
You mortals cannot even bear a spark of my G. Stasis field should keep you busy.
Okay. There's one that's kind of in a iffy spot. Just watch out.
Get towards the center because we're probably going to have to do this right.
Yep. And clear. Go.
And push. After this Hyperlex sparks out.
Okay. Strike.
Kill the big guys first.
Yeah, they should be single targeted down first. You can AoE afterward. Get some DPS on X. It's kind of high.
Yeah, it's gonna get off. Just wipe it. Yep. Alright, we need to make sure to murder the 2 ads, but we also need to make sure we interrupt these spell slingers and get them in. That way we can stun the small ads.
Is there a race or not?
There's not, but it's okay. There's a couple of us on our way. Make sure we're spreading out after the tank pull as well, because if you stay standing still, you're going to get the hyperlight spark is going to stack, and it's going to hurt a lot. I will try and get the first interrupt on the ads that come in and the big ones to keep from doing their first first stun. And then need to just make sure that we get other stuns, so warlocks and shaman and whatever AoE stuns. I don't know if Timber has one, but
in range, make sure you kick the far ones so they come in so we can AoE them.
Yep, and use your cookies if your health's getting low in that intermission phase, because it is kind of rough sometimes.
I have many, many wares.
There's a auto hammer up in the back here. I see a few people have some crap durability, so that's true. I have like a ton in my bag, so. And tanks on you.
Apologies, cherished one. It would only take a moment to deal with these intruders.
Wormholes, go into triangle.
It is amusing how you stumble through space and time.
Nova. Stasis trap in 4.
Huddle close, so you can
Traps.
die. Your agony amuses me.
You guys gotta be further right.
Destruction is unavoidable.
Yeah, that trap's not in a very good spot. So watch out for the trap. Okay, go.
You cannot even control
I'm
when
gonna have a pull.
Your locations.
I'm
Come
gonna try to
through.
keep it kind of close. I brought one person.
you mortals cannot even bear a space.
Spread out, and then traps coming up.
Secure the artifact.
We pushed
Okay,
it.
pushed him. Good.
Stunning. We have
Try
one
to
big
con
ad back
X
here.
again. He's coming in.
Thank you.
Get DPS.
Hard switch to X.
It's gonna get off.
Yep.
We got a res out
There a
on
res
prey.
out?
Yep. So you got a battle res out on the healer.
So make sure you're not standing in that shadowy shit, like that shit right there. They puts that stuff down, and I'm seeing like tons of people standing in that.
I mean, I'm just dying to damage that is unavoidable.
Well, I mean, that's what's kind of nuking people like right away, and then I mean, we're not getting interrupts, so you know it's got to interrupt.
You do not want to be where the tank, like when the tanks run away, you don't want to be under him. That'll nuke you too.
The tanks, what? Like with the pole?
On the pole, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about on the ad phase, and I'm like, what?
No, you don't want to be on the pole. He'll have
Yeah,
this
it's
like
fall off damage.
fogs around him. You don't want to be in that.
Yeah, the farther away, the less damage you take. So if you're right on top of him, you're probably going to die.
Try to keep it kind of close to where the current trap area is. That way, we don't have to launch it.
So ranged, we really want to be between this wall here, the end, and like the square. There's always a stack right around where Alboski's going back and forth. The closer we are to stacking, the better. It means less traps, easier to find. So make sure you're out. That way we don't get the traps on the inside as much.
Is it range actually dropping the traps on the inside, or is it coming from melee?
I mean, it's hard to tell. It's just people just shouldn't be between blue and green.
It's a mix between.
Tanks on you?
I am past my breaking point. It is amusing how you stumble through space.
Storm triangle.
Spread.
All right, traps and 4. Make sure you're
So you can die. Your agony amuses me. Your
start
destruction is
making your way.
Careful, the one behind the boss.
There is a trap there, so be careful. Clear, go. Then spread out. Get ready for the pull.
You mortals cannot even bear a space.
In a good spot. Traps.
What wonders? I want more.
Push.
Get stacked up. Bring guys in as you can.
Stunning.
Turning X or skeleton.
Stuns out.
X needs more.
Get more on X.
It's okay.
You lack power.
What is killing people?
The residual
I
AoE
think we just need. This phase has just gone on too long. I think we're gonna take a break and we'll pick up a healer after this.
Do you want me to see if Eve wants to come?
Let me know when there's a res out. No.
That
Put
actually
res on
might
tomorrow.
be a better idea. Just go ahead and run off.
Huddle close, so you can die together. Your agony amuses me. This force will overtake you. You lack power. It's time to unlock your secrets.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a break and then reset here. Yeah, if you two, Eve wants to come, we can pull her in for this, and if not, I'll have Cal swap.
Okay.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
All right, looks like we'll have an Eve, so you can stay put, Cal.
Okay, sounds good.
And we'll need a lock portal at the end after break, like usual.
So, Sean, we're having a mandatory fun day at work tomorrow.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, don't you love those in the military?
Sounds fun.
What do you do for fun?
I mean, I'm not in the military anymore, so...
I mean, when you were in. Well, in the morning we have a sapper brief for like 50 minutes, and then after that it's a mystery.
What do they do on other fun days?
I have no idea. This is the first one I've been a part of.
Nice leisurely, 20-mile march in full pack. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that...
No, I'm in Space Force. There is no pack marching. Trust me.
It's interesting that you're getting a sapper brief, since, I mean, if you're military, fine, but if not, if you're civilian, the military sapper program doesn't apply to you, unless you're overseas.
It's only, I think, military in the sapper brief anyways. And then supposedly we're going to do kickball, but who knows if that's still happening or not. But we might go do some, hold on, I got whirly ball. Which is basically, from what I've seen, is a mix between bumper cars and lacrosse.
While getting drunk.
Well, you're in this car, you're driving around while you're holding this like lacrosse stick, and you got to toss this ball at this hanging target. It looks like fun.
Some good food sounds like fun.
All I know is last time I played whirly ball, I had a beer in one hand. I'm trying to grab the ball in the other, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing.
Never heard of it until I saw it here in Colorado. I'm like, what the hell is that? I got to look at this.
Yeah, I went to a bachelor party then. We did that.
Or we may do bowling. I don't know yet.
The thought of having a lacrosse stick hanging out of a car sounds like they found that off of an episode of Jackass.
Probably.
Well, you're getting smashed at the same time. Like that's the whole point. Is there's a bar in the place, and you're supposed to drink between games, and then by the time you're on your last game, like you're just crashing into each other.
But we get to wear civvies all day, so whatever. I'm getting paid, so I'll do whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
I can put a new cauldron down.
Okay.
There's nowhere really to
Don't
put
do it
it
just
up,
for me.
though.
Oh no, everybody needs a new flask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cal, you gotta find a spot to put it up. Come on. Don't let me down. There we go. Can always trust Cal to find a spot to have the cauldron up in the air.
I feel like Cray would fire me from
I'll
cauldron
say
duty if I
that's-
didn't.
I definitely did not.
You did that
Yeah,
one day
was-
because you didn't want anybody to run after it.
It was like, I'm not doing this.
But Cray would definitely fire Cal if she did not.
Uh-huh. Hey, at least I came prepared with cauldrons today.
Alright.
Right now has 8 too, so.
This is going to be for pull.
Wait, one sec.
What's different?
Traps don't go away. So the way we do this is we basically stack over here between the Warlock portal and square ranged. And then the traps won't go away. So we bait the traps here. The portals get dropped off at the other markers. So we start on green and then we move to star and diamond. And you basically... You go to the previous marker where the portal was is kind of where you want to stack because we're just going to bait the traps all the way around the room. And then in the intermission phase, we want to stack up and just heal everyone. Just got to kind of watch out. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on, but you don't want to get hit by the bombs when you do that.
Yeah, so those big guys shoot out the black stuff, depending on where they're pointing. And when they're being pulled in, guys, like that first one's going to drop it down in a really wonky spot. You need to be aware of what's going on, because if you're standing in that and taking the disintegration beam, you're going to get nuked within like 2 seconds. So, like, if you're not standing in that and you're taking the disintegration beam, you can live a little bit longer, but you cannot be standing in that black stuff. You got to be aware of where you're standing. And if you got to move out, move out.
And they can get stunned so they don't do that black thing right away. Or at all, so if we chain stun them, that's what we would like to do. So,
And then the focus is skull, then X, and then AoE nuke everything.
One more question. Non-tank with the portal goes middle or out?
Out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out to wherever the next marker is, where we're heading. So like the next one's going to be going to green.
All right. Tanks on you. Yeah, I'll call out what marker it goes to. First one's green. Tanks go to the middle.
Apologies, Cherished One. It would only take a moment to deal with these intruders.
First wormhole's coming up.
It is amusing how you stumble through space and time.
Nova. And then traps in 5. Make sure you're over in a good spot. Traps going out.
Your agony amuses me.
A couple in melee, that's kind of...
That's fine.
Let's start making your way towards triangle. Then we're going to have the pole after, so... Clear, go. Then spread out. And we're going to hit the...
I'll try to do close to the
You mortals cannot even bear
Spread out for traps.
stasis field should keep you busy. Ephemera
Okay,
is
transition, stack up.
Kill skull, then X.
I'm interrupting square.
I guess skull pointing towards the door.
Stunning.
Get on the other one.
Go down.
Interrupts on the little ones, isn't it?
Much better that good time, guys. Much better.
Alright, this time portal's going to star. Everyone else needs to stack on triangle.
If you can be between triangle and square, it'd be even better.
Yep. Alright, spread out, traps on 5.
Huddle close, so you can die together.
Traps.
Your agony amuses me. This force will
Well, you did a
overtake you.
U-turn right there at the last.
Okay, rings.
Trap.
I
You
know.
want to work your way in towards the middle. Clear, go. And we're gonna get yanked, so spread out. Traps coming out. 5. Make sure you're in a
Right
good
around
spot
it.
for that.
Your destruction is unavoidable.
Stasis trap. Never mind.
Work your way to the center.
Yep.
Just in
Slow.
case. We might push it, but may not. He's pushing.
Okay.
Good.
Make sure you're stacked in a good spot here.
Kill the big guys. Skull
Good
first.
try.
Got skull pointed towards the door.
Watch
Stunning.
it.
Next stuns out.
Watch it.
Get X down.
And get these ads in if Next one's going to diamond.
It'll be between star and triangle if you can.
Wormhole. Go to diamond there.
Diamond.
Eve. Diamond. Just get as close as you can to it.
Oh, good.
Spread out. Traps coming up. Traps in 3, 2, 1.
Trap's a really good spot there.
Nice.
Yep. Rings, we're gonna get 2 this time, so you make your way towards diamond.
When do we hear it?
We'll
30%.
hero after this. Yep. Clear, go. And then start working your way back. This is gonna be a yank.
Gonna be kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about the second ring. That was completely my fault. I forgot there was 2 of them.
Get tank back up.
We also probably need to get the healer up.
We only have 1 B res right here, so.
Let's make
We got one more left. But we're pushing at 30%,
Yep.
so don't worry about that ring.
Yeah, go ahead and get more up.
What, hero?
Yep, hero.
We need to get away from
Careful of
X.
that trap between the 2.
Yep, need to get over by diamond.
Diamond.
Nova's coming up. Traps coming up in 5. Make sure you're in a good spot.
So you can die together. Your
Traps are out.
agony amuses me. I wonder what
Wormhole.
in space has
Need to go to
enough
X.
force will overtake you.
The middle one's a little off center because there's a trap next to it.
You wait to the outside.
Yep,
Set.
go. And then head
Outside
your way
again.
back out and go. Should be clear. And then Ski's gonna yank us.
There's only me, so.
Just burn
It's
the boss.
coming
Get it.
in.
You mortals cannot even bear a spark
Hit the
of
trap.
my
Go, go, go.
The stasis field
Alright,
should keep you
finish
busy.
him off.
2%.
Here we got him.
Destruction is unavoidable.
Don't worry about 200, 100k. Yeah, he's dead.
That extra healer helped a lot, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, we did awesome on the mechanics there. Like we had no
Any
dust,
loot?
so-
Any loot that's up for roll needs can go to Cray. If you died, the stone soup is up. You can stop and.
I'm trying to find the crayon.
Not need me anymore.
No, you can stay.
Hey, you're good.
We've got a couple. With this size raid, we need an extra healer.
Hey, if you want to stay, anyways.
Oh, I do.
Then welcome aboard.
Well, thank you. It's been a long time.
Right?
It's all DJ's fault.
Always is.
What keeps making me stand up?
Right? I'm like, what the fuck?
Trying to eat the stone soup.
I'm in combat. I got things to do, places
Yeah,
to
we're-
go, bosses to kill.
We're killing trash, that's probably why.
No, somebody was doing something over by the stone soup.
I don't know. I was trying to mount up my combat call.
Goddamn shenanigans.
Yeah.
Watch the reflex. We're hugging left.
Surprised I actually lived through that.
We have a crit haste Nick up for roll.
Watch that pad if you guys are lagging behind.
Yep, it's coming back.
Let's go into Dave. And then we have a crit mastery cloth waste.
Through the door, please. Careful, it's right behind you. Oh, they stopped pretty far back, actually. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a good thing they stopped.
Can I just roll transmog on that if nobody wanted it?
Yes.
Yep, and then just put it for transmog in the chat so it knows everybody's for transmog. Same rules
Hey,
as
everybody
always.
everybody got my idea. Go
They
away,
did.
people.
That's what you get for
Jeez.
asking.
Yeah, I should just message you.
She's been like, I need that.
Yeah.
Need that to complete my
Right.
transmog. You know what's
They did.
sad? I have more pieces of the mythic transmog set than I do the heroic.
Yeah, me too, with the tier catalyst.
So it looks like it's going to go to Caboose. It's not going for transmog.
I like how you
I
just
don't
not
believe-
transmog.
I don't believe that.
He stole your idea.
I know. I should have said nothing.
Should have killed the controller first.
Yep.
He wasted a
Curtin,
98.
Cass, and myself will stand out and eat the bolts. Sean.
Okay.
I'll You want me to explain it, or you want to explain it?
That part doesn't really need a whole lot of explaining. I'll throw down some markers for this boss. Basically, ranged will be on the middle marker, and those 3 will be back. What? The I'll throw down some markers. Ranged will be on the middle marker. The hunters will be outside. You want to stay stacked if you're ranged. That's kind of the only thing. We do the stack mechanic after the second one, or the second retch. So right here, I'll go ahead and start dropping some markers.
Don't be in the middle of the room, boss is spawning.
I was just, since we were already. So square is going to be where the tanks are going to be. Melee needs to be on the diamond side of the boss. After the second retch, everyone needs to run and stack on triangle. Ranged, you need to be on the diamond side of the circle. It will knock you back, basically to square. And basically with the bosses right now, I think I've got them spread out far enough. Will be where we stack a little bit in on that second phase. So, and then we'll just go back and forth between the 2 sets of markers. Yeah, and melee, don't stand on the tanks. If you are closer to the boss than either of the tanks, you'll get hit. So after the second retch, when I say everyone stack on triangle, you guys need to be the first ones out. Because if you get behind the tanks, you will get meleeed and you will die. So range can be on diamond, except for the hunters that are soaking.
Doing hero and pull.
Yeah, and Eve, those 3 will just need some extra heals. Make sure we've got hots on them because they're going to be taking more damage than the rest of us.
What, 3? I'm sorry?
The hunters.
Okay.
So Mez, Hurton, and is it Bayak or Cass?
Bayak is survival, so it's Cass.
Got it.
Okay.
So those 3, you'll see. It'll be pretty obvious. So.
And Hurton and Cass, just make sure we're not within 10 yards of each other, so we don't get the splash damage from the debuff.
And
you'll see a circle when it comes. You'll see a circle around each character. Just make sure they're not overlapping.
And don't dive into the blue swirlies. Some people forget at the very beginning of this fight. Remember, it spawns under you. Get the hell out of the way.
Does Meringue still have his blue death and decay?
Probably.
Son of
a... Thanks on you.
Learn to love the blue.
So we can just stand for Hurton and Cass. We can just stand back behind where triangle's at, and we should be good.
Yeah, just be max range. If you need us to move forward, I'll have us move forward a little bit.
No, you should be good, Sean.
Okay, and yeah, if you need to move forward at all, Eve, you can. Healers, we can move forward. If you need to get to tanks or ranged or whatever. Tanks or melee. First stretch is coming up.
Moving hunters that's soaking.
Okay, move.
Just get out Hurton, and then you see it afterwards. Come back over here.
Back on.
No, Cass, stay over
diamond.
here. And Hurton. Oh, we're going back over the diamond. I thought we were staying over here.
Yeah, now we're. Nope, just stay out. It's easy. It just seems easier this way. That way, everyone can run towards the marker and no one is confused where it. Alright, so after this next stretch, which is in 5. Everyone at the end of it needs to stack on triangle. So everyone move to triangle now. Get to triangle.
And all the soaking hunters, you have to get hit by this so the debuffs get reset.
Okay. Range needs to be on the triangle or diamond side of that. All right. Get to X ranged, and then
I'll pick Rend.
Curtain, slide to your right just a little bit. There we go.
Ow, ow.
Get him up. Wretch, get out of that. I don't really care which way you go, just get out of it and then reset back to the marker.
The Rend is yours. So taunt and then take both.
Next stretch in 5. Okay, everyone needs to stack on square. Go, stack on square. Like I said, range be on the X side this time. You'll see the little circle when he starts coming over. Okay. And he'll boop you towards the center. So if you're on the X side, you'll get knocked back right where you want to go.
I'll take
which
the
is
Rend.
diamond.
And also, hunters, when you knock back, you use disengage. It pretty much puts you kind of where you want to be.
Wretch in 5. Dodge Wretch. Alright, stack back up.
I'll take the 2 after this.
Curtain, slide to your left a little bit. There we go. After this next,
do not. Yeah, after this, we're just going to reset. We're not stacking after this one. So get out, and then just normal restack here. Gotta make sure we keep the hunters up here, healers.
the stacks are kind of high on this.
I'll take your place, miss.
Okay.
I guess I was a little late on that one.
Somebody take curtain spot so we can come in. Some
I'll
ranged. Curtain, come in.
Move out.
Good job.
Nice job, guys.
Alright, on to the fun boss.
Me and you need to talk. Have a talk about the definition of fun.
It's a fun boss.
Fun day.
Right?
Clearly.
It's a mandatory fun boss.
It's actually not that bad.
No, all you do is just go around in a circle.
In the last phase.
So differences on this boss. When you get Crushing Prism, it will the we don't dispel that immediately. It drops a pool when it's dispelled or expires that will slow any of the ephemera motes that go from it. So basically, if you get the debuff, you run out, you get as close to that circle as you can where they spawn, and then you call for a dispel or dispel yourself. And then there are orbs that will have a cage around them that have to get hit by the tank beam. So if you're standing near one of those, don't stand there for very long because it's gonna get beamed fairly quickly. And then there's also these orbs that spin around the boss called Plate Cracker Beam. In phase 1, there's 1. Phase 2, there's 2. And in the third phase, you basically have to just run around in a circle. Note, if there's like a cluster of motes, you can outrange the beams. You can go outside of the beam and come back. If you sit there to just cover like 3 or 4 motes, if they're all spawned in the same place, you don't have to run in a circle around the beam, but that's basically the easiest way to do it. You just run around in the last phase, you knock the motes back, so ranged healers, you should be on the outside hitting those back, and then melee, grab any that are on the outside there. So markers are out. Gonna, I guess, put one more in the back here since we've got 5 healers. So
and the big thing, guys, is don't drop that circle in melee.
Crit mastery, cloth shoulders.
So Cray and Riot at Skull and Moon, and then X will be Mora, Square will be Eve, and I'll be on Diamond. Basically, when we run into a new room, you'll just orient yourself like this based on the quadrant from where the door is, and just stay spread out like this the whole fight. That way we pretty much have everyone in range.
When we go phase 3, do you want certain groups on the far side and certain groups on the near side to start?
Really, it's just tanks, or you guys decide. Other than that, if we need to move people around, they can go outside and move. But for the most part, as long as we're rotating around, we shouldn't really have an issue. As long as you spread out kind of like you are now, it's fine.
Okay.
Going to Caboose, not transform.
And people know to call out their name, like when they're out of the way to get decursed, right?
We have agility strength trinket.
Ew.
Yeah, make sure you run out to one of the ephemera mote spawn points if you have the debuff. If there's none around, just run all the way out and then call for a dispel. But usually there's at least 3 or 4 around, so you can double drop them. So just get close to the one and get in line. The more there are, the less chance that one of those motes will come free during the reclaim phase. So.
Yeah, and I know DJ just said melee, get it out, but your goal is to get it close to one of those orbs, not just get it out.
Well, the main thing is get it out. That's the first thing, then get it to an orb.
Yeah, but then there's people that just throw them out and don't actually do anything with it, even though there's an orb right there. So they're getting it out, which is great, but then not doing anything with it when they can. Obviously, if you can't put it anywhere that's useful, then don't. But if you can, then do it. That's
right.
What they're getting at.
What she said.
Right. Looks like we've got. I guess that trinket was where Anna wanted it. So, all right, tanks on you.
And just be aware the tanks will be moving their their beam around, so watch out for that.
Yep,
Do you
plate
see white
crackers out.
swirlies? That's where we're going.
Plate cracker does hurt, so pick an orb just like you would in normal. Crushing prisms are out. Get in a good spot. Call.
I dispel Sesvid.
Axis. Dispel Arana.
Next time you want to be in front of that axis.
Okay, sorry.
You want it in line between the thing and the boss. I mean, it caught it, so you're good, but... Okay, this is interesting.
Adam.
Missiles.
Sarabok.
Time's coming.
Boomerang. Dispel Sarabok.
I can't dispel you yet, Pike. I'm trying.
Reclaim, get
Okay.
the shield.
Claim. Watch out for any orbs.
Shield's down.
Watch out for those orbs. Make sure we're knocking them back.
Moving.
Moving.
Try to be in front of the boss if possible. Keep hitting the boss on the way.
We have a lot more people than a few more people than normal, so watch the spread when this happens.
Knockback. 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna have a spread.
Spread out for missiles, and then knockback will come right after. Knockback. 3, 2, 1. Alright, get repositioned, similar to how you were the first time.
And there's gonna be two of these things floating around.
I may be able
Yep.
to double this timber.
Yeah, it was like
No, it didn't hit one.
Spread
There's
out.
time though, just leave it. I'll get the next one.
Boomerang.
When somebody gets one, can they
Dispel
drop one
Sarabok.
over?
You get Oboski up.
They're both over by me.
Dispel Jazz.
Dispel Sess.
Dispel Arana.
Just go and reclaim in a few seconds.
Get that one that's coming in.
Reclaim, make sure you're in a position where you can hit orbs
Got
as
it.
they're coming in.
Got him.
Should be transitioning here shortly.
We have a healer that's down as well.
Dispel Sarabok.
Spell Mez.
Loose. Ball just going straight in.
When he starts moving, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Watch out for missiles. Use a health stone if you have it. Keep your health up here. Knockback. 3, 2, 1. Missiles. Knockback in 3, 2, 1.
I'll go far side timber because I'm pretty far ahead.
Cessna needs grip.
Knockback. Alright, let's get everyone topped off here. And spread out just like you were. And then plate cracker beams are going to come up. Hero.
Got him.
Alright, missiles, start moving. Just make sure range to
Got him. Got him.
make sure we're hitting those balls. Go. If you see one close, better to suicide yourself than let it hit.
Got him. Got him.
Spread out for beam.
Got him.
I think one hit him.
Yeah, those two.
That's pretty good though. Now that everyone's kind of seen it. Refreshed.
While we're resetting, can you cover again real quick the dispel mechanic? Before you call for dispel, do you have to be lined up somewhere?
So
Yeah.
you know where the ephemera orbs spawn from? The little white circles on the outside?
The balls.
Yeah.
I mean, I see them coming in. I haven't actually looked
Yep.
where they spawn from.
So they spawn, and they basically get sucked in from where they spawn to the boss. So you want to get dispelled, basically standing right in line from that ephemera, or from where it spawns to the boss. That way, the orb, when it spawns, has to go through the circle that you drop when you get dispelled.
It slows
that
the
makes
balls
sense.
down as they're coming in.
Okay, that makes
It
sense.
really slows them down.
Yeah, it almost stops them. Oh yeah, I was going, like, following the crowd, going all the way around. Don't need to go there.
And if you have the prism, like, take it to an orb that doesn't have a slow puddle in front of it, because there was one I was staying at, it had 3 people got dispelled in front of it when there was like a bunch of orbs to the left that didn't have any. So if you can go just slightly further just to put it and cover more of those puddles, that'll
Use your
help.
better
Yeah.
judgment.
So if there was one at, like, Diamond, you would want to be right in front of it and between it and the boss, and you drop it. You want to be as close to the circle that it spawns at as possible. Like, you can knock the ball back in and then get dispelled. Alright, tanks on you.
Timber's one right behind you that's got the shield on it.
Yeah.
Dispel Sarvok.
Dispel Cestus.
Dispel Axis.
Dispel back.
Spread out.
Spell Meringue.
What killed people? Reclaim?
Yeah, it was the beam.
Oop. Alright,
Ball hit.
wipe it. Ball hit.
I put
You
it
can get
that
a
way. on
healer
Craig.
up. Okay, good. Don't release.
You can just stand in the middle.
I released by accident. When you get that thing that has to be cured, how long do you have?
Until it's cured.
No, it's like 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
It'll go away. It's got a timer. I want to
got
say it's
time
like
to-
10.
You got time
got-
to position it.
Yeah, you got plenty of time though. As long as you're standing where you need to be, you're fine.
Basically, for us warriors, as long as it's within a half, like kind of cut the room in half, like anywhere within there, you can pretty much get to.
You actually have 16 seconds to get out to get
I
dispelled.
was gonna say I was looking for it. You've got a while, so it's not a rush.
But remember, the longer you take to get out and get dispelled, the more damage you're taking, because it does grow in intensity.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage going out anyway.
Yes, there is. Cessna?
Oops, sorry. Except I'm dead.
Yeah, resonate.
Shit. Go lock summon. I'm done. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Apparently he's allergic to your healer's res.
I was gonna say, usually it's me being the dumb one.
That's the truth.
Right?
Or some Huntard.
Especially that
Got plenty of
guy.
those.
He can't be trusted.
Nope.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. Thanks, Sonya. Play cracker beams and melee, so
Both
hate
on
your
this
life.
side.
Be careful.
Of course it is.
Got him.
I had to randomly switch. So.
Dispel Sarvok.
He doubled me.
Get skip.
Why? I taunted him. I don't know if I hit that one.
Spell Meringue.
Dispel Axis.
Reclaim.
Dispel Axis.
Melee, worry about DPSing the boss. Range can get most of these balls unless we're getting close. The faster we get that shield down, the more the healer is going to love you.
I wanted to play soccer.
I know. I want to
Go
ruin your...
back and do my other stuff.
We're moving.
Yep, transition. Try to stay in front of the boss.
Get ready for spread.
Keep playing like, Cal, where's your wind brush? Yeah, right.
She gave up on that.
It's your job now.
Still have
Knock back in 3, 2, 1.
2 was nice.
Knock back in 3, 2, 1.
Don't stay on the shiny shit.
Okay. Get repositioned. Missiles.
Boomerang.
Dispel Axis.
Missiles.
Dispel Mez.
Dispel Cess.
Servok, dispel Servok.
Adam.
Get ready for reclaim.
Yep, reclaim's coming up. Watch the orb.
Good job on the shield. He's gonna move soon.
Dispel back.
Dispel it.
Boomerang.
Get some people topped up.
Boss is on me, so if you can go far side in this phase.
Knock back in 3, 2, 1. Use a health stone if you have one for the next missiles. If your health's low. Knock back in 3, 2, 1. Let's get Cass up as soon as we get in there, and then we'll hero.
Have one more
Get
knockback.
What?
So we have one more knockback.
Yep. Alright, get everyone topped off, get in here and get ready to go. Get in a good position. Get Cass up as soon as it's available, and then we'll hero.
Go ahead and hero.
Hero.
And
Got him.
got him.
Got him. Got him. Got him.
Got him.
Yep.
Keep going, guys.
Got him. Got it.
Damage reduction if you got it, or health.
Orb coming in.
I'm dead.
Me too.
It's a good pull.
Oh, dang it, I released too soon.
Or too late.
There was a timing on if you release at the right time, it'll pull you back, but you gotta get it just right.
That's good. We just need to make sure we have everyone alive at the end, or close to it, and we should be good. So I don't know if it's easier, like for Mora, Eve, if you guys on that last phase want to just like pick a spot and sit near the outside. When the orbs come around, you guys just back off, let them pass by, and then move back in if you need. If that makes sense.
You mean ignore him or hit him? Because I was taking like 3 or 4 that
No.
last one.
So what you do,
The
like
circles,
you
right?
can, yeah, you can outrange them. You can go far enough to the outside that they'll pass by you and they won't hit you.
Oh, that I did that a couple times.
So, but I'm saying if you guys just, if it's easier to minimize movement on that part, and then just me, Cray, and Riot can just run around, and you guys can kind of just anchor either side type thing.
Yeah, that might be helpful since we don't have a lot of mobility.
And if they're on opposite sides, it might help quite a bit as well.
Yeah,
Like the
I
tanks
don't.
are doing.
When you guys get in there, just I guess decide who's going far.
I'll take west side.
That doesn't help when you get in there.
Well, you
Is
can
there-
look at your mini map and just, I'm on the west side, she can be on the opposite, it's east.
She's on the left, she's on the
I'm
right.
on the left.
Yeah, but left as you're facing what direction?
Okay.
The boss.
Just the map.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When we go in the room, just whoever goes past the boss with whichever tank's on the far side of the room. You just go past the boss, that's all. One person stays at the entrance, one of you guys goes far.
Okay, what do you want to do? Mora.
Mora, do you want to go on the far side or near side?
You're muted, Mora. I don't know if you know you do.
What?
She wants to
Oh,
stay
okay.
close. So she'll
Okay.
she'll stay at the entrance.
Alright, and I'll run through to the other side. Got it.
Yep. Dave, are you ready?
Yep.
Alright, tanks on you. Melee, be careful, the orb's right on you guys initially here. Prism's going out.
Dispel Sarabok.
Dispel Cessman.
And
They're both by skull. Looks like I might hit both. Got them both.
Missiles. Reclaim in 10.
Spell Meringue.
Shield.
Are we moving soon?
Both over here again.
Yeah, should be.
got him.
Make sure you knock the orbs back. Transition.
Man, he likes me.
Clearly.
I run my cooldown on reclaim, so I pull a lot of threat.
I'm okay with that.
Spread out.
Sounds like a comet comment.
Knockback.
Yeah, he's got
3,
more padding, so he can
2,
get beat on more than me.
1.
Here, SK, he's trying to call you fat.
Yeah, I heard him.
Alright, last knockback coming up here soon. Shatter. 3, 2, 1. Alright, get positioned.
Got one shielded orb over here on the west side.
Dispel Sarabok.
And it's got
Dispel Cessman.
Missiles coming up, and then Prism right after.
Dispel Meringue.
I have
Reclaim in 5. Reclaim.
Gonna be moving soon.
Proc missiles.
Dispel Sarabok.
Dispel Cessman.
Knockback. 3, 2, 1. Shatter. 3, 2, 1.
Are you going far?
Missiles. Everyone topped off here.
We want to get Meringue up.
We can get 2
Black
people
Rose.
up. Get both of them.
Get him quick so we can hero.
Yep. Get them and then we're heroing.
As soon as they get pulled in.
We get Black Rose.
Got him.
And Meringue. Get them up. We can hero. Hero.
Got him. Got him.
Ski, can you get that one orb? It's coming to your right. Never mind, somebody got it.
Got it.
Got him.
Got him. Got him.
You're down 2 healers. Take your cookies.
Burn.
Got him.
Orbs.
Nope, orbs hit.
I think 1 hit him.
Yep. That was last pull, so it was good this week though. We'll get him down next week.
Does it make us like 7 out of 11?
It does.
Yes.
Yay!
Thanks for coming tonight, guys. Eve, appreciate you stepping in to help. Hopefully we'll keep a heavy group like this going forward. So we'll probably have, because I think we just grabbed a few more people and we're down some. So we'll probably have you keep coming.
You know how to reach me.
Well, I think
do.
at this stage of the game, typically when we're in heroic, we typically slim down because people are like, we're done with this raid, and yeah, so just show up.
Thanks everyone. Have a good